Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews, and we are back with another video. I'm with my sister again, Annie.
Hi.
Say hi. Our review today is Legacies, Season 3, Episode 1.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna let my sister start first because she's the guest on the channel. Okay, so just what did you like about today's episode?
Okay, so we're back where we left off last season. Landon and Hope are out of themselves because they died or something, and and Josie's back to normal because Josie was she had black magic last season, but what they did was they helped her escape it, and then the only way Landon came back as a ghost, and they can only see him through the necromancer.
Yeah, pretty much what happened is that the necromancer pretty much killed Ralph, killed what's the other girl's name? The one that was a jerk, that Alyssa, and killed what was the necromancer's crony?
His helper?
Yeah, what was his name?
Chad,
yeah, his name is Chad. So he killed the three of them, but in last season, but they brought they all came back to life. I don't think it was through the necromancer. I think they just came back to life because I think it was a spell Hope did or something.
Yeah, if there was a spell Hope did or Lizzie did.
Yeah, or Lizzie did, but they all came back to life, and pretty much we start this episode with Dr. Saltzman pretty much saying to them, I want you guys to be kids again. I don't want you to worry about anything. So MG has a field day planned for them to go. It's kind of like a a whole bunch of events going on, who's the stronger, who just an obstacle course at a field. It's called Field Day. So they go, and he needs them to do that so Dr. Saltzman can figure out how to bring Hope back and how to bring Landon back, and Ralph stays back with them, and he's focused on trying to get Landon back, and we end up finding out that Landon was about to cross over to heaven, but the necromancer won't let him because if Landon doesn't come back to his body, then the necromancer can't get the powers, I guess the black magic, he can't get them if Landon doesn't come back. So, if Landon does come back, he gets them back. And Landon knew that I'm making a sacrifice so he can't get this power, and so he can't kill everybody and just take over the world essentially. So, but the necromancer won't let him cross over. So we end up, a necromancer brings Landon's spirit into what is it called? The Salvatore School?
The Salvatore School, where they all go to school because they're special kids that need a school where they can be themselves. Yeah. Basically.
So essentially Landon's soul comes back into the school, and Ralph sees Landon right away because he's still connected to the necromancer after he's...
Ralph basically told necromancer he wants him to put Landon's spirit into him. Yeah. Because at this point, Landon's refusing to come back. Yeah,
Landon's refusing to come back because he knows that if he comes back, the necromancer will get the black magic and will cause mayhem. But Ralph even said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We lived our lives with the bad guys always winning. So when did you stop fighting, essentially, is what Ralph said to Landon. There's no reason you should be doing this. And that pretty much... Dr. Saltzman literally knows that if Hope is not willing to come back until she knows Landon is alive, she won't wake up until Landon comes back. So Ralph is she's not going to come back unless you come back. So and I don't think you want that on your conscience to find if to know that she's not coming back if you cross over. And he said, regardless, you are staying here. Either you're going to be in my body, or you're going to go in your body, and either way, Hope is coming back. You're not crossing over. So essentially what it comes down to is while that's going on, we go back to Field Day, and there's a monster that rose up in the beginning of the episode that Chad pretended to be the necromancer, and this, technically she wasn't a monster. She was there to help them help them protect the sword that we end up finding out that Dr. Saltzman's sword apparently is the sword in the stone. It's it's called the
I can't remember what it's called.
yeah, it's called like the
It's just like a sword.
It's the sword in the stone. It literally is the sword in the stone. So essentially, they have to protect the sword from this creature, which is like this big giant knight, essentially. And the girl said, the princess said that the princess of the lake, right?
I'll say what they. The princess of the lake said you need to have blood of the kings going through your body in order to remove the sword.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then Lizzie said that it means
Lizzie pretty much said that.
That means you were. And Lizzie said, "Okay, boomer." Yeah. Josie said,
"Yeah,
okay, boomer.
Yeah." Lizzie.
Maybe in your time, that's what it means, but today it means you have a kind heart.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. The girl said you need to have blood you need to have royalty blood running through your body. And then that's when Josie said, "Okay, boomer." She's like, maybe in your time, but in our time, you just need to have a good heart and just a strong will to lift the sword out of this. And it didn't even go into a stone. It went into like a tree, like a stump. I thought that was funny because I mean that's what needed to happen because there was no stone. So I thought that was cool, and I just loved how Josie said, "Okay, boomer." It sees how much they catch on to what is in the times of what people say, and then they put it in the show. I just think that's funny.
Also, MG came with a plan to stop the knight from trying to kill them.
Yeah, MG was like, "Okay, forget what this girl's saying. We have the strong will. We need to be the ones that save the day. Hope can't always save the day." And right when they said that, who's your champion? They knew right away that was Hope, but she's out of commission. So they're like, and Lizzie was like, "Oh, you're kidding me. Like, where's Hope Michelson when we need her the most?" And then MG's like, "We can't always depend on her in case she doesn't come back. We need to be that hope for ourselves. We need to be our own. We need to be the warriors to take on our own problems." So essentially, he comes up with a plan, which
he has the werewolf, like a kind of like fairy guy thing, and Kayla, who's a vampire. They take a rope and they try to pull him. It keeps him coming back. He told Josie to guard the sword.
With pretty much he said what was he called? What did he say? Weird twins or what did he call them? Like
Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins. He said Wonder Twins protect the sword. And then Josie's like, "What are you gonna do?"
She's like, she's like, "Oh yeah, something stupid."
Oh yeah, she said, "Oh yeah, something stupid," and then he just literally punches the knight, and the knight goes like ah, and he goes like this, and he's like, "Oh," and he gets punched.
And then he falls back. Then Ralph shows up and needs some help, and then he pulls MG back up and he pulls the sword out of the
but before he does that, we cut back to him saying to Landon, either way, she's coming back. And she's literally, he said to Landon this.
Who do you think she wants to see when she was me or you?
Yeah, that's what he said. Who do you think she wants to see more, me or you? You in my body or you as you? And then next thing you know, then I thought to myself, okay, wouldn't Hope be the one to show up to get the sword? But I love the way they played it. It was Landon stayed there to see Hope wake up, and that's when Ralph went and said to MG, "Oh, do you need any help?" And he yanked the sword out of the tree branch, and then that's when the girl said, "You have the blood of kings running through your body," and that was just a cool moment because Ralph had such a sad storyline from the beginning.
Yeah.
He was so traumatized when he killed his girlfriend, and he just felt like he could never get a win. He felt like he could never find peace, essentially. He felt like he just never catch a break. When it was either he sort of fell in love with Hope and he liked Hope and he knew he couldn't date Hope because of Landon loving her and him, knowing that he killed his girlfriend and him knowing that he feels like he just can never catch a break, and him dying and then him coming back to life. It's almost like he just can't find his happiness, and I'm just happy he got the win. And essentially, he kills the big knight and the princess of the lake, left, and and then we cut back to Hope wakes up because Landon. It was like a kiss to wake her up to make so
Landon
she would
kisses
know.
her and she wakes up and so she knows that he's alive again.
So essentially, everything's all good in the hood. Essentially, the fact that Alyssa she left because Lizzie said something rude to her, saying, "Oh, if only your parents were here to see how much of a monster you became." Because essentially, Alyssa was a monster. I mean, she pretty much set everybody up to hurt everybody. Like she was the reason that I think the time. Like, what was it? Like, the time... Like, remember when she did something?
Yeah.
To hurt them?
Yeah.
I think before she was controlled, she did that.
Yeah.
She didn't want Hope to come back, or...
Yeah, she didn't want Hope to come back.
Yeah, she did something to Hope to make her not come back. Like, she's caused so much pain to that school, and the fact that she could make it sound like Josie meant to hurt people when she was pretty much brainwashed by that power is really messed up.
The black magic was controlling Josie.
Yeah. So the fact that she could think that Josie was a rude person and making it sound like, oh, Josie, you know, there's something wrong with you, you're crazy, blah, 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 blah. But yet she actually inflicted pain, Alyssa, on purpose, not under any influence. That's what is so dumb to me. Just, yeah. So essentially she leaves with Chad.
Yeah, but then Chad ends up dying because of the necromancer.
Yeah, Chad literally ended up dying. He spit up black blood and then just fell back in front of Alyssa while they were leaving at the gate to leave the school. And right away I said to Annie, I'm like, oh my god, since the necromancer has the power now, everybody's gonna start dying, and that means including Ralph. And then next thing you know, she goes to the necromancer and says, oh, does that mean I'm going to die like Chad? And he's like, oh, no, technically speaking, you won't if you become my permanent, he said, my permanent, it's like almost like a henchman almost, like if you do that permanently. And then right away, we saw next week's episode, which is Landon is dying. Not Landon, I mean, Ralph is dying because he died.
That's all I'm going to say about that part. We're not going to tell you anything else until next week.
Yeah, Ralph is dying, so I can't wait to get into that in next week's episode because I'm happy we're starting to get a lot more of Ralph's story, and I feel like I want to see more of his character. I feel like we don't really get enough of his character. I mean, last season we barely got any stuff with him in general because I mean he was missing, and then we found out that he was dead. So I mean, he's my favorite character. She loves Landon. Oh my god, I don't know, something about that guy. The eyeliner just, oh my god.
He's not wearing eyeliner.
He wears eyeliner. Could someone just tell me in the comments if you can't not tell me Landon's not wearing eyeliner? Or guyliner, man.
Let me know in the comments if you think he's ever exaggerating, because he is.
Literally, because it reminds me of the one pirate dude, when you know the one pirate dude from Descendants that ends up being in last seasons of Legacies. What was his name?
Harry's Hook is in Descendants, but he also plays Sebastian Vampire in the last season of Legacies. Yeah, he played Sebastian in the last season of the Legacies. You couldn't tell me that dude was not wearing guyliner. And the Landon does the same thing. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed our review. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to my channel, put on those notifications, leave a comment down below, like this video, and on top of that, we drop every video after every episode on Thursday. So after we're done watching it, we make this video and we drop it for you guys. Yes, we do. Same with Riverdale on Wednesdays. Yes, we watch it episode, then we do the video and we drop it for you guys. And tomorrow, for people that don't know, WandaVision comes on tomorrow. So my second review will be up for that tomorrow after it airs. And also, I do All-American. I review All-American episode by episode on Mondays. So my one review is already up, same as WandaVision. So if you want to go check them out, that'd be great. Leave a thumbs up on that video. But we're gonna end it right here. So I hope everybody has a great day. I have one thing to say. Yeah. Also, if you haven't seen our review for Riverdale, it's up. Yeah. We did it yesterday. It went up yesterday. So if you haven't seen that, go see that video. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell for when we post more. Yeah, so. We're posting together, or he's posting, or whatever. Yeah, just essentially, I would love to have you guys join the family. But I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next time. Let's get into his goal 200. Yeah. Peace. Bye.